A question to all the drivers, please. Tomorrow, the FIA World Motorsport Council meets for the first time this year. One of the items up for discussion is the report into the events in Abu Dhabi. What are your expectations? Would you like to see the full report, the full outcome of the investigation?
I'd like to start with that. Max, perhaps we could start with you, please.
I don't think we need a full report. Of course, always, every year it's good to discuss about what happened in the year before and what you can do better. I mean, that's what teams do as well, right? You always analyze everything you do. So, we'll find out. And of course, if things can be written down in a easier way or a way to understand it better, the wording, then for sure. But let's see.
Lando, please, your thoughts.
I mean, I don't mind seeing them or not, as long as there's just a good result and a positive result going forward, then I'll be happy.
Charles?
Yeah, I think it is really important to have that transparency and for us to be able to see it. Whether I will read it, I don't think so. It will probably be too long, but yeah, it's important to at least have the big lines and know what is the conclusion of it in order to grow from it and to maybe manage those situations better in the future.
Thanks, Mick.
I think that probably, that's in the past. It's good to know what came out of the results and analyses, but essentially we have to look to the future and obviously try and not repeat something like that.
Thank you. Joe, anything?
Yeah, nothing to add. Wasn't in that race, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm obviously interested in seeing what it comes out of it and what we have learned as a sport and what changes are going to be applied to make sure that such thing doesn't repeat again. But at the same time, I think it's time to, as soon as it comes out and as soon as it's analyzed and read by everyone, it's time to move on. We are in March 2022 and we are still talking about December 2021, and I think as a sport it's also time to, whatever comes out of that meeting, learn from it, apply the lessons learned and move on and never talk about it too much again, because if not, we're just going to spend too much time in the past.
I think Carlos said pretty much everything. It's time to move on, but I'm definitely keen to see the full report and all the details and make sure the learnings have been made. That is the main thing.
I agree 1000% with these two. I think it will be important to learn from it, but also it will be very important to move on.
Nothing to add.
Daniel, please.
Can you repeat the question? I'm just kidding. I agree. Yeah.
I think it's important that as a sport we're transparent, and I had a good meeting with Mohammed last night, who agreed that that's the direction that we should take as a sport, and so looking forward to seeing it come out and for people to know that the sport is transparent and we are learning from what's happened in the past and we'll make improvements moving forwards.
Thank you. Esteban?
Yeah, I think it's quite important that we all understand how it's going to go forward. Obviously, I'm happy to see that it's already very clear on track limits what's going to be the the limit, which is going to be the white line. Of course, we are going to have an extra meeting tonight to discuss about all that. But yeah, so far I think there are positive things coming along.
Thank you. Nico, please.
Yeah, I agree with Luis and Esteban. I think it would be interesting, to see what's in it and what was going on. And transparency is good, yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add, just same as what these guys said. Transparency is good.
Thanks. And Yuki?
Yeah, same.